The Grizzlies taking on the Suns. For the Grizzlies, they've been off kilter all year. Just a single win in 9 games. They want to balance the scale. Suns, Grizzlies, up next. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Chris Paul is still searching for his first title. He came close in Houston, but was traded, and by some was written off as over the hill. CP said, "I control what I can. That's preparing to play every night. Doesn't matter how successful my season was or wasn't, I'm always going to strive and push myself." Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, DA. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Friday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. We've got Booker, Andre Ayton out there with Jay Crowder, and it's Chris Paul, and it's Nader in at the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. Here's Nader. Pass to Ayton. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul. Paul left side, and Winslow pulls it down. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Unselfish basketball by Winslow, always focused on the team's offensive success.
Tips it up, and Ayton stays with it.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Morant finds Valanciunas. Here's Brooks, defended by Booker. Brooks against Booker. Brooks misses. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. A shot by Paul, nobody around. A three-pointer, no good.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Brooks outside. Pass to Jackson. Takes the turnaround Jay. Phoenix grabs the miss. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
Going against a conference opponent, one that outplayed them head-to-head last season, a chance for payback.
Booker with no one around, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And that's going to happen. Paul recognizes the imbalance in the defense, delivers a perfect pass.
Morant drives in, and finished off by Morant.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
For Memphis, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. Back to Valanciunas. Crowder pulls it in. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration. One shot.
The Grizzlies shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Winslow finds Valanciunas and taken away by Paul. And Ayton throws it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Morant passes to Winslow. And stolen by Booker. And now the Suns a fast break. And Ayton throws it down.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now here's Morant. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter. And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
And we know the story, Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Booker against Winslow. That's a 2 from Paul. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the pass to Morant. Six on the shot clock. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Suns take it the other way. On up the court. And Crowder slams it in.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Crowder against Brooks. Here's Valanciunas. And the layup's good off the glass. Valanciunas has got his second basket of the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Passes it to Ayton. He feeds it to Booker. Over Brooks. They get the rebound. Crowder. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Paul against Morant. Some solid D from Paul. Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Jay Crowder, he's very compact, strong build, can be a load to defend.
What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
A well-rounded player on both ends. You can count on Jay Crowder night in and night out, and you see the value he provides for this team.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Brooks outside. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. Allen comes in for Dylan Brooks. Sharch is checked in for Phoenix. Booker in the post. He's against Allen.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. Back to Valanciunas. Allen outside. Crowder with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And Ayton throws it down.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Morant. To the inside, and stolen by Ayton. 4-on-3 break. Here's Booker, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Memphis. Gorgui Dieng's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Brandon Clark comes in for Jackson. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Jones checked in for the Suns. Etuan Moore comes in for Paul. And so he makes both from the line. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Now Jones. Allen outside. Over Booker. That shot off. The Suns go the other way with it. Some solid defense from Clark.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Now here's Anderson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Moore's running. And the shot's good from Crowder.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Here's Jang. Got a hand on it.
And you can't be careless around Sarge. When he's on you, he is looking to send that one back.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
To the paint, here's Clark, and Clark slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Booker against Allen. Offensive rebound. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
For Phoenix, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Memphis. And that one falls from Saric.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Here's Melton. Five on the clock. It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Moore finds Booker. Drops in the layup for two. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Jones after the basket by Dario Saric. Pass to Melton. The dish now to Jang. Shot clock at 5. Suns leading by 21. From deep, Moore. Another three for Phoenix.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Bridges, he's checked in for Crowder.
And a moment now to see the stats for Anderson. Last season's performance for him. Last season, he averaged 6 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
Here's Melton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. They need this. Rebound by the Suns.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Bridges, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
You know, it started off poor execution at the top of the list for me, and that typically leads to a low field goal percentage.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Jang. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
That free throw, good from Jang. And the Suns making a change here. Smith has checked in. And Jang drops them both. And so here's Phoenix. Moore outside. Here's Booker. Another one falls for Phoenix.
He has a score-first mindset. Each one plays with a lot of poise, and that buys him time to find an open man.
Now here's Jones. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Jang. Good D by Booker.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
The 10-footer. Here's Bridges. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Jones sends it back. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Phoenix shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them. And here is Brooks. Ooh, the double clutch. No good at the rim.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Suns ahead, running away with it. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. When it comes to the art of providing leadership, CP3 had this to say.
The guys on the team already tell me I talk too much a lot. You know, I'm constantly talking on the court. I'm a communicator, and I feel like it's hard to go wrong when you're communicating.
Well said. He does a great job of keeping everyone involved and on the same page.
And Kevin, he practices what he preaches. He plays the right way and motivates his teammates to do the same.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
They've got Anderson. Brooks is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Justice Winslow, and it's Clark in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Anderson. And the Suns also making a change. Ayton, he's checked in for Damian Jones.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Now here's Jones. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The pass to Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Brooks. Rebounded by Moore.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Brooks. Looking to end the run. And Clark with the lay-in. Clark's got 4 this quarter.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%.
And watching Brandon Clark play, first thing you notice, young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he failed to 21.
And the first one drops. Ja Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Phoenix also making some changes. Nader's checked in, and Paul subbed in for Ejuan Moore. And so Clark nails both of them.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
That's tipped, and they get it back. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Back to Valanciunas. Over Paul. No good from Valanciunas. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Phoenix. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And the Grizzlies with possession. Morant surveying the D. Now here's Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Fader on the way. And another miss by Memphis.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a
2
foul.
shots. 5. Elbow. 2.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than the average numbers.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson comes in for Brandon Clark. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Brooks. Good on both. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Morant with it. Fires from deep. Up again. And the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
And the rejection by Smith. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, DA. Ball outside from deep. And that one is off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken, yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
So for the Suns, Sharch checked in for Smith, and it's Crowder in for Devin Booker. Valanciunas hits them both.
The 5th overall pick in the draft back in 2011, Valanciunas has added wrinkles to his game every year since.
Now here's Paul. 14 points from him the last game against Portland. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Now here's Winslow. He's tightly guarded. Morant, that's for two. Here's Valanciunas. His shot is good, scores his third basket in 6 tries, shooting 50%.
Almost every move Valanciunas makes, there's going to be some contact. He just plays through it.
Now here's Paul. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Ayton, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Saric against Morant. Passes it to Jackson. Paul with the steal. Pass to Crowder. Saric against Morant. The shot by Saric, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The jump hook misses off the left iron.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over-eager.
Nader's shot's good.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
And so here's Memphis. The Suns getting the bucket. Allen outside. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Morant. And a miss there on the triple.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Ball looking over the floor. And Ayton throws it down.
One of the best passes we've ever seen. Paul on time and on point.
And so Allen will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Devin Booker is second, Chris Paul fourth.
And how about the work both of them put in from the foul line? Just such a consistent, dependable performance from both.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Melton's checked in, and the Suns making a change here as well. Galloway's checked in. Here's Melton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Looking here at some numbers for Chris Paul. Great showing for him last season. Put up about 17 points a game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
That free throw, no good. Some changes for Memphis. Jang, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Kyle Anderson in for Grayson Allen. And a change for the Suns. Jones is checked in. And he sinks the second.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Morant against Paul. Rebound by Jang.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Anderson. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
Way to convert through contact, Kyle, with excellent body control.
And Saric kicks to Crowder. Phoenix, no good that time either. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Galloway. And here we go. Saric, the fast break chance. The shot's good from Paul.
And really, CP3 is so good at reading the defense. If he knows he's getting the pass and they're playing off him, he'll torch you.
Here's Melton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He feeds it to Valanciunas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Chris Paul picks up that one. The Grizzlies have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. First one falls for him. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for John Morant. And a change for the Suns. Morris checked in for Chris Paul. And so he hits both. Here's Galloway. And there's the pass to Crowder. Fires the three. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 11 rebounds in the game. Anderson's shot is off. Phoenix has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Good. Crowder's got 13.
He's a power player. That's Crowder's game once he gets inside.
Jones looking for an opening. Passes to Valanciunas. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Last season, Damian Jones getting ample chances to show what he could do. Not a huge quantity guy, but boy, he made the most of his touches.
You know, Damian Jones, he makes about 2/3 of his shots for his career. He knows what it's about, and that's finishing at the rim. A bit of an old school center in that regard. He lives at the rim on both ends.
Here's Jones. Phoenix able to drain the three. He dishes it to Valanciunas. The fadeaway, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Jang, no luck.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jones against Saric. The Grizzlies have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. The first one falls. Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Brooks comes in for Melton. Bridges, he's checked in for the Suns. Payne comes in for Langston Galloway. And so Jones nails both of them. 1:03 left in the first half of basketball. Brooks against Moore. Sweet little floater. Moore's got 5 points now this quarter.
E'Twaun Moore hitting a high percentage of his floaters and jumpers from that range.
Now Brooks still looking for his first bucket in this one. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Goes up to the stripe. Jang. And finished off by Jang.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5 even though he's a little undersized.
Payne passes to Saric. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Saric.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Smith checked in for the Suns. Devin Booker comes in for Payne. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. 16 seconds left in the second quarter. And here is Brooks. Clock at 6. Here's Clark, and he banks in the layup. Clark's got 10 points in the game.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Suns ahead, opening up a huge gap.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Out in front at the half is Phoenix. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity, now that was big. Now that's the reason why it's a blowout right now, and they played well.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
Well, it's not a huge surprise they're getting crushed. Whew. All you got to do is look at the rebounding numbers. They were outworked on the boards in a big way. If they even have a hope of coming back, they got to pick up the intensity, man.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Smith. Paul out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Nader in at the 3.
Being that Valanciunas is 7 feet tall, he is a real problem for the defenses.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Ayton, he's checked in for Phoenix. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. Outside Crowder. Booker outside. No good on the 3. And for Memphis, they're shooting a ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. But they recover it.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you see the raw talent Ayton has. An intimidating big man with a high ceiling and a desire to grow.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now here's Morant. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
You know, in most NBA drafts, Ja Morant would have gone #1 overall, but not in a draft with Zion, at least not at the time.
Booker against Brooks. The offensive rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Here's a look at the stats for Devin Booker. He's coming off an excellent season. 2nd in free throw percentage, 9th in scoring. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, 2nd in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. Free throw drops for Ayton. Ayton hits them both. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the 3rd. Crowder with the steal. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. And here's Booker from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 17.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Pass to Nader. Powered down with both hands.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greggy lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And Paul with a clear path to the hoop. A pull-up. That one a little long. Grizzlies shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. No good from Valanciunas.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Enzo Brooks will bring it up for Memphis.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
The Grizzlies have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Can they get it? Jackson misses. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas is right around 3 minutes into the second half. Jackson has the open look. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Jackson's got 8 points.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Pass to Booker. Trying to get open is Crowder. No good from Booker.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Brooks rejected by Booker. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Allen's checked in for the Grizzlies. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Booker. Finished off the break. Booker's got 7 points for the quarter.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
Allen surveying the D. Pulls up. Here's Jackson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. He's got 10.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Lobbed up there for Booker.
Jay Crowder gets it. He's applying pressure on the offensive end, and he beats them with the pass.
The Grizzlies have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Allen up top, defended by Booker. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
The pass to Paul for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
And it's Morant missing. The Suns on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Paul. Launches a 3. No good that time.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Wow, way off on that one. Suns have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Nader's shot's good. Allen with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Unable to get that one. Good D by Booker. Ayton with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Here is the open three to cap the break. Nader's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Paul against Morant. Tries it from the top of the key. No good on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Ayton in the high post. Paul for three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside, Valanciunas. The shot's good. Valanciunas has got 17 now.
Well, you know that Valanciunas has the potential to go off, and he's doing it here.
Outside, Crowder. Booker outside. Over Allen. No good from Booker.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Allen's shot is off. Phoenix has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And the rejection by Jackson. And Booker kicks to Crowder. Booker the pass to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. And the layup is good. 9 points in the game so far.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Here's Paul. And that one hits back iron. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Winslow. Puts up a 3. Nader grabs the board. Nader's got his 5th rebound in this one. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. Free throw good, Booker. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Both free throws good from Booker. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Shot clock at 6. From the stripe, here's Jang, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick or the lay-in.
Jones, and it's slammed in by Jones.
An awesome distributor. Booker's floor awareness and understanding of when to dish it is a real weapon.
Pass to Melton. Jang against Jones. And Jang picks to Clark. Here's Melton, covered by Smith.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Phoenix has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Bridges passes to Booker. Back to Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. Booker draws the double. Here's Jones. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Jones, the pass to Melton. Pass to Chang. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, good from Jang.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Cameron Payne's checked in for Booker. And he makes both free throws. Here's Moore. 8 points for him. Outside, Jones. The pass to Bridges. Suns keep it alive. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Here's Melton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. 5th is Brandon Clark.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him.
Take a break.
He'll have the answer for you.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Here's Clark, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
2 shots.
Tough task
Foul.
trying to corral
2.
Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
76% from the line a season ago.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And so Clark nails both of them. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Kicks it to Bridges. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
First free throw is good, and Memphis making a change here. Brooks checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. looking to get it going, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Just a real solid all-around player. Brooks that time drawing the foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And you know, this team, they're still learning how to use Dillon Brooks. He's a little bit of a tweener in terms of size and athleticism.
And the Suns making a change here. Saric is checked in. And both free throws good for Brooks. And here are the Suns now. Now Moore. He's got 8. Floats it up for Saric. Bridges against Clark. And Clark slams it in.
And when Clark is on fire, he stays aggressive. You gotta love how this young fella is willing to dominate games.
Moore passes to Smith. Over Clark. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Clark. This is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw drop for Smith. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Brooks with no one around. Good on the three-point shot. Brooks has got 5 points in the quarter.
So many teams are loading up on big wings who can shoot it. Dillon Brooks, he fits that bill.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Payne dishes to Bridges. 4 on the clock. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And the first one at the line is good. Smith hits them both. And here's Anderson from the arc. No good that time. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Zhang is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Jones. Then it's Hezonja. And it's Gutterich in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Kane can't hit.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Here's Zhang, and it's denied. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Saric. Outside, Jones. Three-pointer. Phoenix grabs the miss. Saric has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's more outside. It's good from long range.
I love how E'Twaun plays the game. He was very consistent in college, and he's brought it to the next level.
Passes it to Gutterich. Dishes it to Clark. They shoot again. Doesn't go for him. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Bridges leading the charge. For Memphis, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter here, going 0 for 4 so far. And here is Hezonja. A floater. And Zhang gets it to go.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Saric against Clark. And the shot goes down. Johnson's got his first basket of the night.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Allen's checked in for Clark. Langston Galloway's checked in for the Suns. And the second free throw, good. Here's Payne. Pass to Bridges. Back to Payne. Saric outside. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
The Grizzlies with another miss. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Hezonja. Over Johnson. Saric grabs the board. Saric has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Bridges. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 6 points for Mikal Bridges.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. They get it back. Lasagna lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's Galloway, defended by Allen, and slam dunk by Saric.
And did they really just pull that off?
I think they did, Greg. Astounding play. It's good. Lasagna's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Johnson outside. He kicks to Bridges from deep three-point range. Goes back up. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The first free throw is good. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And the Suns making a change here as well. Ayton's checked in. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Now here's Allen. There's the pass to Jang. And it's off from three-point range. Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
First one falls for him. He doesn't get the second one. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Galloway. Saric outside. Back to Galloway. Saric trying to break free. Galloway with the bucket.
Langston Galloway maneuvering himself around the painted area.
Passes to Lasagna. Drills it from outside. Lasagna's got 7 points for the quarter.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Pass to Ayton. Ayton. It's good on the putback.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Allen outside. Shoots over Payne, and it's off the back rim. No good. For Phoenix, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And the Suns making a change here. Jones is checked in.
After going undrafted, Langston Galloway in 2015 he was named to the all-rookie second team. It's a terrific story.
Pass to Azania. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Azania. So he gets them both. Payne with it. Outside, Jones. Back to Payne. Suns moving the ball around. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Azania's shot is off. Phoenix has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
Here's Melton. Now the pass to Azania. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Three shots.
That's good from Azania. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. Phoenix controlling this game. Now Payne. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jang's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Allen's shot is off. And it's Phoenix's ball. Johnson at the elbow. Here's Ayton. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
Free throw drops for Ayton. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Allen. They get a hand on it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Allen drops them both. Phoenix has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Payne kicks to Johnson. Out left to the wing. Payne finds Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly. Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
The first free throw is good. Ejuan Moore is checked in for Phoenix. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Passes it to Clark. To the wing right side. Here's Melton. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Ayton. The league's long-distance Bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
Well, you look at Booker, there are a few players ahead of him in the voting, but if he holds on to his spot at number 5 on that list, he'll have a place in the three-point contest waiting for him.
And if anything, I bet he moves up the list. I mean, how could you not have this fella taking part in this contest? He'll be there.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Just 5 to shoot. And there's Payne. That's good on the assist by Ayton.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Pass to Hazania. And the rejection by Ayton. Betteridge. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And they're not getting the same number of second chance opportunities that they did in the first half. Getting outworked here on the glass.
Johnson outside. Pass to Moore. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. And it's Ayton missing. Memphis has gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Hazania's shot is off. Phoenix controlling this game. Johnson outside. Down low, Galloway. And easy 2 points on the layup. Galloway has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And Memphis making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And here is Moore. To the middle. Galloway with the bucket.
A nice pass, and what I like about Moore, this is a guy who can produce in a number of ways, and he's focused on execution.
Here's Melton. Clark outside. And again, Memphis no good. The Suns shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Suns.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeAndre Ayton.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight. Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low, here's Moore, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
E'Twaun Moore isn't a guy who draws a lot of fouls, but right there, his aggressiveness gets him to the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
A guy who plays a lot of different roles for this team. Moore doesn't complain. He's willing to do anything that's asked of him.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Set it up, bring the play in.
Now the Grizzlies with it. Anderson outside. To end the drought. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Not explosive at all. Kyle Anderson is crafty. Nice play to draw the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Anderson.
You saw the talent from day one in Summer League. Anderson's one of those guys who can really get it done in a lot of different areas.
Both free throws good from Anderson. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.